On today's show, we have Domen, the Senior Product Manager of SwissBorg Earn. We are going to discuss details about the project funding team and token, along with any plans on the roadmap. We'll get more details on the SwissBorg Earn and how the company is innovating in the DeFi sector. Why don't you start with breaking down, what your product is?
Yes, so SwissBorg Current product is basically an easy way to access DeFi yield. So what we as a SwissBorg do for our users, basically we find a DeFi platform and then we evaluate that platform. So one of the factors how we evaluate is also the yield sustainability. And then we have protocol risks and other kind of risks. We also try to get in touch with the team which developed the DeFi platform. So I know quite a lot of people in the DeFi since I always try to get in touch with them. I try to figure out what are the constraints, what are the risks. We are also asking some questions which they probably don't want to be asked because we have an internal team of people who monitor risk. We have a team of smart contract engineers. So SwissBorg is not just CeFi, it's also going into the DeFi. So that team would basically tear their smart contract down. They would ask them those questions. And even we would try to, put a score on a flash loan attack and other things. So then we would publish the report, be completely transparent, and also tell the user, this is a strategy using this DeFi platform, and that's the risk associated with it. So if you're okay with those risks, then you should go into this strategy. Otherwise, you have a safer strategy, which also have some risk because crypto is not risk-free, not at all, and you will get lower APY. So users can choose which DeFi strategy they will put their money to. So that's pretty impressive, I believe. And currently, we allow users to earn yield on 20 different crypto assets, and we support more than 25 different DeFi strategies. Also, our main product or the product that generates the most revenue at the moment is Exchange. So basically, SwissBorg is an aggregator. We developed a smart engine, which basically allows you to trade and buy crypto with the best price. Best price, meaning that basically we have a routing algorithm that goes through major exchanges such as Binance, Bitfinex, LMAX, and so on, Kraken as well. And we find the best price. So it's not necessary if you're buying BTC with your euro, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will buy it directly with euro. It could happen that you would go from BTC to USDC, from USDC to ETH, from ETH to BTC, for example, right? So we basically have this routing mechanism, which is performing very well.
So you guys can provide the best price for the users along with interest on the assets that they stake, right?
Exactly. And last month, we also launched a new product, which is called Thematics. So with Thematics, basically you buy a bundle of cryptos. So basically you can buy it with one single click. You buy a basket of different cryptos. And then we also do a rebalancing for you. So it's an automated thingy that just rebalances once per week, I believe it is right now, and optimizes your portfolio. And Thematics are quite a cool product, also something that was requested by our users.
Where are you guys kind of located and what customers are you serving currently across the globe?
Yeah, sure. So SwissBorg is located in Lausanne, Switzerland. There we have headquarters, but we also have an office in Lisbon, in Estonia. Some people are also based in Dubai because it's a hub for crypto currently. And we are serving mostly users in French-speaking countries. So France, Switzerland, but also UK is quite strong, and Germany as well, since we offer app in those three languages as well.
And have you guys raised any capital from any VCs? You guys bootstrapped, or what's kind of the deal there?
Actually, we did not raise any capital from the VCs yet. Yeah, who knows? But might happen, of course. But we raised an ICO round in early 2018. So not the best time for ICOs, but SwissBorg was quite successful. I think due to the passion of our founders, we managed to raise 50 million in January 2018.
So what are the current rates people can expect on the different yield strategies?
On ETH, we give around 5%. On stable coins, you can get up to 6%, 5.5. On Bitcoin, it's around 1%, but that's currently realistic, right? In DeFi. Then we have on Solana around 6, on DOT around 8, Avalanche around 6 as well. But some of them will go above 10% before the new year, because we're gonna introduce the new mechanism called lockup. So with this mechanism, I believe we will see rates on DOT, Solana, Matic, Avalanche, BNB near above 10% on all of them, and in a pretty sustainable manner, and also I would say low risk.
Now, do you see a lot of users tend to drift towards going to the higher rate?
Yeah, we saw this trend a few months ago. Now I think it's a bit slowing down since all the collapses, etc. So they now know if it's too high, it's too good to be true.
How does SwissBorg make money?
We take fee on your yield, though we have some kind of premium tiers. So if you hold our tokens, then you also have lower fees on those rewards. Basically, if you hold more than 7K, which is the highest premium tier, we don't take you any fees on your rewards payout.
And why don't you start leading us off with what is that token and what is the utility of that token?
Yeah, so our token is CHSB. It went up around 40% in the last month. So basically, the utility of that token, the most important utility, is that you can have lower fees in the app. You can also generate yield on the token, so you can lock it for 24 hours and receive yield. There used to be also a governance utility, which we kind of don't do governance that much anymore. Yeah, those are basically pretty much the most important utilities, and you get a premium tier. So we are working on new utilities of the token.
And remind us again, what is the benefit or the increase in interest you get to earn based on holding that 7,000 tokens?
So if you're holding 7,000 of our tokens, which it's approximately 2,000 euros or $2,000 today, you get lower fees on exchanges. So basically you could get 0 to 0.25 and you get 0% on your yield rewards fees. So basically you get the full yield.
What sets you apart from the other competitors in the space, and how do you guys different?
Yeah, we can go back to the previous topic. So I would say transparency, multiple opportunities with one single asset. You don't see that often. And in a few weeks, I will also say better rates on some assets.
What are some expectations over the next 12 months or so from a roadmap standpoint?
Yeah, so in terms of SwissBorg Kern, you will be able to see many opportunities coming and going out, because we're going to go more into the opportunity-based yield. And also you will see definitely real world yield. So yield coming from the real world, and also real yield. So basically more and more only DeFi strategies that are profitable, that are actually making any revenue. And for the other products, you will see multiple thematics. So multiple products where you can buy a bundle of cryptos, and you will be also able to earn rewards on those. So you will be able to buy a bundle of crypto and earn some rewards on those bundles, which is quite innovative and I think one of a kind product. Maybe recurring buys or dollar cost averaging. So basically we want to position ourselves for the users who are rather new to crypto, but also for the users who want to dive deep into DeFi, but they just don't have enough time. So we are basically cutting all the corners for them.
People like to be passive, you know?
Exactly. I know.
So for all of our listeners, where should they either find you or learn more about the product?
They can go to SwissBorg.com, or they can just write into the App Store SwissBorg, because we only have mobile app. I would prefer if you just download the app. Or you can find me on LinkedIn. You can contact me, ask me anything. I would also be super happy to receive some feedback in terms of app, because maybe we can change something.